So as this is time of year, I thought it would be a perfect time for me to sit down and scout the NFL quarterbacks and the upcoming draft prospects for 2025 overall. I will in a couple of weeks. I have some some other draft related videos coming up. I also have I have another mock draft coming out soon. Hopefully that will be next week. Definitely next week I will have that up because I'm gonna after you've seen this, I will be scouting some other prospects for the 2025 draft. Anyway, let's get into this scouting report for today. So we have Cam Ward, quarterback from Miami. Now again, you look at the quarterback class from Miami. I've heard that it's not the best quarterback class. Now again, I've only seen one quarterback so far in Cam Ward, so I've got to really judge on. I've got to see what the other quarterbacks are like. But so far, Cam Ward. Let's talk about his stats first. So for last season, well this season, 2024, he had 4,315 yards. He completed 305 completions in passing. He had 39 passing touchdowns, 7 interceptions. So not really a good year. He had a good year in 2024, 39 passing touchdowns, 305 completions. Over 4,000 receiving yards, 4,000 passing yards. So not a really good year. And then only to the 2021 season when he had 47 passing touchdowns, over 4,000 yards again. So again, he had 2021 and 2024 was his 2 good years in college. Now let's talk about the pros. Now the pros, and I'm going to do the pros and cons. So the pros of Cam Ward. Now we'll have the games I watched in the description box, and so you can go and see them and scout them out. The pros, I love that he has plenty of time on the field to really scan for what he's looking at on the field. A lot of field awareness. You see a lot of the quarterbacks today are like rushing, going, "Oh my God, what's going on?" Like you see that with a lot of young quarterbacks. But what I saw on his tape is that he knows what's down the field. He knows who he's going to throw to. I love the connection he has with Jacob with Jacob Beer, wide receiver from Miami. They both have a great connection. But I love his awareness on the field, his connection. He has a solid progression on the field. Like I said, that's like he has solid progression on the field. He commands the offense on the pre-snap and protection, and then he checks he checks the safeties and stuff like that, and he's calm in the pockets, which is another thing you need at the NFL if you want to be an elite level quarterback. Now, a couple of the weaknesses here that you could say, again, his throwing arm could be a lot improved in my opinion. I saw some of the plays I saw that could be a lot better. Again, you could coach that, but his throwing arm could be a lot better. Sometimes that his pre-snaps, I know some of his pre-snaps were good on his pro, but some of his pre-snaps, his pre-snaps decisions were kind of off a bit, I think, in my opinion. His pre-snaps were not really, his pre-snap decision making was kind of needs addressing, in my opinion. And again, his mostly work on the athleticism as well. That's another thing I think he needs to work on. Sometimes that again, he just lets the defense and then there were some plays where he wasn't turning over the ball when he should have turned over the ball and stuff like that. It's like couldn't give him all those turnovers, wouldn't have mattered, but and then sometimes like the defense sometimes let him down, like he's just giving what the defense want him to do and stuff like that. But again, to me, my comparisons I gave for this one, Geno Smith is a good comparison comparison to Geno Smith, more like a Geno Smith. You can maybe say like Baker Mayfield type, or you know, something like that, like a Geno Smith, Kirk Cousins type thing. Like Geno Smith is a comparison that I would compare him to. You could also say a Baker Mayfield type. Again, you know, he's going to be a starter, but really, where would he go? Like, again, there's a lot of teams that need a quarterback this year, obviously. Skid marks, the Raiders, the Giants need a quarterback. So again, it depends where I think he's going to go, but he's definitely going to be one of the top 2 picks, in my opinion. The quarterback class, 1 or 2 for me, in my opinion, but you guys can leave your thoughts in the comments. I will also, at the end of the video, I've started, if you've seen the channel, I've seen that you'll see some videos popping up at some point at the end of the video, so check those out, and I'll be back in a couple of days for another scout report.